Hey, Hope Westside, this is Mike. Thanks for joining our daily devotional. I hope wherever you are healthy and safe. And I pray that this week you've gotten some peace in the midst of some really fearful and anxious times. Today's Good Friday, and our scripture for today is Mark chapter 15, verse 66 to 72. While Peter was below in the courtyard, one of the servant girls of the high priest came by. When she saw Peter warming himself, she looked closely at him. "You also were with that Nazarene Jesus," she said. But he denied it. "I don't know or understand what you're talking about," he said, and went out into the entryway. When the servant girl saw him there, she said again to those standing around, "This fellow is one of them." Again, he denied it. After a little while, those standing near said to Peter, "Surely you are one of them, for you are a Galilean." He began to call down curses, and he swore to them, "I don't know this man you're talking about." Immediately the rooster crowed the second time. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken to him. "Before the rooster crows twice, you will disown me 3 times." And he broke down and wept. I don't know about you, but this week I've been tired. We've been home, and my wife and I have both been working and with our girls, and I have felt angry and frustrated and cranky and just tired. Every day it feels like I'm not the best version of myself. I'm not the husband or the father that I'd like to be. And if you had told me a couple months ago that this would be the version of myself that I would find in this situation, I would have said, no, I'm better than that. No, I would never be like that. I would never do that. Peter, when Jesus told him that he would deny him 3 times, he got irate. He said, "I would never do that to you, Jesus. You're my closest friend. I'm the closest to you. I would never betray you in such a way." And here he is on the night when Jesus is arrested and beaten, that Peter, his closest friend, betrays him and denies him. It is Peter's worst moment. It's the very worst version of himself. And he breaks down and weeps. A day like Good Friday is not a day for us to think about all of our accomplishments or the ways in which we are really being intentional and good about being close to God and with God. It's a day where we are confronted face to face with our brokenness and our powerlessness. We're confronted with the parts of ourselves that are weak and that we'd rather hide. The worst versions of ourselves. Because it's those versions, it's that version, it's this version for which Christ died. Paul says to the church in Rome, "You see, at just the right time where we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous person, though for a good person someone might possibly dare to die. But God demonstrates His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." Christ died for the very worst version of you and me, the most broken version of you and me, the part that we would like to hide. Jesus died for. Today, on this day, on Good Friday, in the midst of getting so much uncertainty, I pray that we would hold on to the truth that Christ died for us, just as we are. So we're going to take some time to pray right now and reflect. Thanks for watching our daily devotion, and please join us tonight at 8 p.m. for our Good Friday online service. I'm praying for you, and I hope that you have an amazing day.